doing right now, I am polishing my nails, my little toenails, because I am going to Mexico soon and I want my toenails to be looking good. Y la verdad que a mí no me gusta gastar en el salón porque cobran bien caro. So aquí me tienen. I'm not gonna show my toenails on live because that's weird. Hi, RC. How are you? I'm polishing my toenails. This is gonna be the color right here, like a pink. I'm gonna be in Mexico soon, so I'm not gonna be able to do lives because when I'm gonna be like an unplugged type of deal. Like I'm not gonna have like phone service out there. So yeah, I won't be live when I'm in Mexico just because I won't have phone service. But that's it. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Okay. Here's like a question, okay? Do you guys think we ever made it to the moon? Like when was that? When did we go to the moon? Let me see. When did we go to the moon? 1969. So I would say like in the 70s. Are you not a Mexican? No, I'm in the States. I'm currently in the States, but I'm gonna go to Mexico soon. So I will be in Mexico probably by the end of this week, if not for sure next week. I personally do not think that we ever made it to the moon, by the way. I just don't think so. I think we made it somewhere else in space, but just not to the moon. Because how have we not been able to go back to the moon? You know what I mean? Like, it's 2025. We have all this technology and we haven't made it to the moon yet. Like, something's not adding up on when I'm doing my math. The math ain't mathing. Okay, maybe I'll show you the finished result of my nails, but not right now, because not right now. Looking a little crusty. And what do you guys feel like about the whole, like, all the females going up to space? Yo no sé, ¿qué puedo decir? I think it was more like of a publicity, and they're look at all the females that are in NASA. Like, you know how hard it is to get into NASA? Like, there's a movie out there about a guy who, like, this is kind of like a documentary based on a true story that applied to NASA 10 times. That is 10 years. And it's actually like a really inspirational movie because like he never gave up and he ended up going into NASA. Let me see if I can find the name of the movie. It's a good movie. Movie of NASA man. Why? Oh, no. Okay. The movie is called A Million Miles Away, inspired by a real life story of Jose Hernandez. Yeah. So the movie's called A Million Miles Away. That's actually like a really good movie. But yeah, I kind of feel like it discredited the people, like the females that are in NASA that have been waiting to, basically that have been waiting to go into space, you know, and then you have all these females that are public figures that, you know, are testing out their makeup, testing out their hair, getting designers to do their astronaut suits. Like, Okay, there's something behind it. You know what I mean? I honestly think that it's more for like the top 1% rich people, because I think that they're trying to market that as like something for them to do, you know, like kind of how they went down deep into the ocean. The what is it called? The submarine that exploded. Like I feel like there's it's just another way, it's like another way for them to try to like make money. Like I think they're gonna charge $28 million like in the future for people to go up into space. And I know like Oprah was there, and the was it Chris and Chris? No. Chris Jenner and Khloe Kardashian were there as well. So I think it's mainly for that, mainly to make money, in my opinion. I'm waiting for my first coat to dry. Let me see. And then, okay, I'll talk about another topic, okay? And then did you guys see that China revealed that they make like all the designer brands there, like the Hermes and the Louis Vuitton, the Prada? I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then they just basically send those bags, those handbags to Europe, and they do like the finishing touches where they'll just attach the like made in France like logo thingy. There was like a video that I saw of a I think he was a Chinese man, and he was basically explaining like how the bags are made. Like he was saying like a piece of thread, like the thread that they use is like $30 per bag. He was basically giving down the breakdown. And like for the Hermes, the Birkin, it took them like $1,500 to make. And then as is selling the bag for like $30,000. So go figure. I actually only have like one designer bag, and that's a Louis Vuitton. This is the color that I'm going to be wearing for my twos. Oh my gosh, it is such a pretty color. I also have to polish my fingernails, but I don't know if I'm going to do that today or if I'm going to do that another day. It definitely has to be before tomorrow. And I also have to give my dog a bath, but I also don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow. We'll see. And I also don't know what I am making for dinner. What are you guys having for dinner? I guess no one's eating dinner today because there's no responses. I think I'm gonna make chicken and mashed potatoes. Okay, I need to let this coat dry. It's actually turning out like a little bit lighter for my liking as far as like the color, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. What else should we talk about today? Oh, Starbucks is coming out with the summer drink 2025. I'm kind of excited to try the iced horchata oat milk shake and espresso. I think I'm gonna try that one when it comes out. Let me see if they have like a date. Launching in May, but they don't tell, like, say specifically when in May. I'm just on my phone, just like scrolling. So okay, while I'm waiting for my toes to dry, while I'm waiting for this little coat to dry, I'm just scrolling on my phone and it says 20 ways to check on to show care for your friends. So the first thing is to check in a quick text or phone call. I actually don't have like that many friends. I have one friend that I do talk to on the regular, like at least once a week. And then the rest is like family. So I try to, and then I can't talk to like, sorry guys, I have my faja, me deja estar cómoda. And also my hair clip. And I actually can't talk a lot on the phone. Like say that I talk to 2 people on the phone that same day. I just can't do it. Like my energy just drains. Listen without interrupting. So make sure you guys are listening without interrupting. Remember important dates. I always write down important dates for my friends as far as like anniversaries or birthdays or their kids' birthdays. Celebrate their wins, big or small. Of course, I always try to support them. Offer help before they ask. I feel like I can improve on that one. Like offer help before they ask. Send them something that reminds you of them. I feel like I'm pretty good with that. Be honest, even when it's hard. That one for me is a little bit difficult because I never want to like say something to offend someone. You know what I mean? Um, Respect their boundaries, encourage their dreams, make time for them regularly. Support them during tough times. I feel like I'm really good with that one. Like it doesn't matter who it is. If I know someone and they're going through a tough time, I will definitely like offer my help. Um, laugh with them often, share something personal too, be patient when they are off. I feel like I'm good with that one too. Like if I know someone's having like an off day and they don't want to talk and they just want to be left alone, I 1,000% respect that. You know what I mean? Um, Say I'm proud of you, include them in your plans, defend them when they're not around, accept them as they are, remind them they matter, and just say I am here for you. So that is, I'm just scrolling on my phone. That is 20 ways to show you care for your friends. Okay, back to my second coat. Let me give myself a second coat. Where are you guys watching from, by the way? I'm quiet right now because I kind of have to concentrate on doing a good job polishing my nails. But as soon as I'm done with these, I will definitely hop back on my phone and talk to you guys. Also, I won't be live for like the next week or two because I'm going to be in Mexico and I am not going to have internet on my phone. Like, I'm not going to have any phone service. So it's going to be like an unplugged type of situation. That's why I'm like fixing my toenails right now because I'm trying to look cute when I'm out there. Also, did you guys see that Arcangel had open heart surgery? Pobrecito, I feel so bad for him. I know that he has been dealing with like a lot of heart issues for a while. And he finally got his open heart surgery. We're definitely sending him and wishing him like a speedy recovery. Open heart surgery is hard, guys. It is really, really hard and it's so painful. Like they literally have to cut you open from like here all the way down to like up like your abdomen. Oh my gosh, that is really, really hard. And then did you guys see que arrestaron a William Levy? Lo arrestaron. William Levy got arrested. For those of you guys don't know who William Levy is, he's a Cuban guy that's an actor. He mainly grew his career out in Mexico. And he got arrested for being drunk. Pero que bueno, that's what he gets. That is what he gets. He deserves that. He was in jail. They posted his mugshot. Okay, let's go back to scrolling on my phone while I wait for this layer to dry. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of fruit flies in my house. They're so tiny. Okay. This is how my nails are looking. Oh, you can't see, but they are gonna be a pink color. Let's see. It says 10 eye-opening money facts you should know. Number 1, the $5 coffee every day adds up to $1,800 a year. I personally like hardly ever go out and buy coffee. I usually make my coffee at my house. I just feel like I save money, number 1, and number 2, I also save time because a lot of the times the coffee shops take forever to make your coffee. Your neighbor with a fancy car might be drowning in debt. And that, guys, that is a true story. I personally do not like to buy anything out of my, like if I have to put it on a credit, like on credit, I just don't buy it. You know what I mean? I'd rather save up and then get it. But let me tell you something. I put everything on my credit card, number 1, because it is so much easier to rebuttal something if they like charge wrong. And number 2, I get my airline mileage points to fly like for, I'm not gonna say for free, but you guys get it, right? You guys can buy tickets with points. But like, I always make sure I pay off my credit card like right away. But I'll still like use my credit card, but then I'll pay it off right away. I just use my credit card to get my points. Using your credit card for stuff you can't afford is borrowing from the future. So like I said, I personally put everything on my credit card just to get my mileage points, but then I pay it off right away. Making 10K means nothing if you spend 110K. True. I'm just here scrolling on my phone. Y'all are not being interactive. I see you guys watching me, but y'all are just not interactive. Also, okay. Should be gold. Okay. I'm gonna talk about another topic, and then I'm gonna go back to doing my third and final coat on my nails. Actually, let me let this one dry a little bit more because I'm gonna do my top coat. Did you guys see the lady that is in charge of the Board of Education for the United States? Did you guys see that she was like A1, A1? She was talking about AI. I'm like, what the fuck is this lady doing running our education system when she doesn't even know what AI means? And then, okay, and then I'm like, her little like comment at the end when she's like, whoop, we got internet. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, you're so funny, lady. You're just hilarious. Like, you have no business being in the Board of Education head, the Secretary of Education. when you don't even know. Hello, Avantika Islamic. I am from the United States. Okay. And Bernie Sanders was at Coachella. Andale, el viejito andaba en Coachella. Andaba haciendo su propaganda de. Okay, I think I'm gonna do my final coat on my toenails. Usually when I go live around this time, I don't know why, but like YouTube always sends my videos, I feel like, to the Middle East, like to India, to Iran. I don't know why, but like they always get sent over there. It's like never people from the States that watch me during this time. Make sure you guys are giving this video a like and also subscribe to my channel. I will not be live for a while because I'm going to be in Mexico soon. So I'm going to be away. And I will not have internet, so I won't be able to go live. I feel like sometimes we all need a trip where we're just unplugged and disconnected from the world, you know? Sweet Lady wrote, okay, bye, Sweet Lady. Thanks for watching, though. I see you watching. You're so sweet. Also, thank you for commenting, Sweet Lady. That really helps my algorithm. Thank you. Let me see. Give me just 1 second. And just like that, I did my toenails. Look at, okay, they're still wet and I'm waiting for them to dry. Let me stand up so you can see how they look. Are they perfect? No. But I mean, I don't know where you guys are from, but where I'm from, they charge like $80 to get a pedicure. And I'm like, I cannot. I cannot. So I got this one from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Y pues ya estamos listos. I'm ready for Mexico. I do have to do my fingernails, but I'll probably do that later because I still have to like use my hands a lot. And usually like when I'm like working with acrylic for my shells, which I still have to do later on today, or even this, like I have to see how my screen protector broke? Like I have to like scratch it off. And I feel like when I'm working with my hands a lot, then my nail polish is gonna chip because it's from the Dollar Tree, you know, $1.25. So I'm gonna wait until I know I'm not gonna be like using my hands too much to, you know, not chip my nails. But yeah, like I don't know where you guys are from, but where I'm from, like if I were to go to the nail shop, it's like $120. And I'm like, I cannot spend $120 when I could do something myself for $1.25, you know? So I think I did a good job. You know, I think I did a good job. Pasable, está pasable. Hello to everyone watching. Make sure you guys are subscribing and liking this video. So, okay, I'm just reading. I'm surfing right now, okay? So, and I think I'm gonna hit the 30-minute mark and then I'm gonna hop off this live. I am from the States. What about you? Okay, so it says habits that damage your brain. Staying in the dark too much. I feel like I'm balanced as far as that. Like my room where I sleep, I always like to have it super, super dark. And I have like the, what is it called? The blackout windows. But like during the day, I love opening the windows. I love going outside on walks and stuff like that. Oh, sweet lady, you're from Mexico. I'm going to Mexico. I'll be in Mexico. That's why I'm trying to look cute, okay? That's why I'm polishing my nails. And I'm trying to look cute out when I'm in Mexico. I'm going to be in Mexico soon, very, very soon. So this week and next week. And I'm not going to have internet. I am not going to have internet. I'm going to be unplugged. Do you speak Spanish, sweet lady? That's like a question. Do you speak Spanish? And also, what part of Mexico are you from? And how did you learn English? I'm just curious. I am just curious. Okay. Consuming too much negative news. That one, sometimes I have to work on that one because like, you know, beginning of this year and stuff like that, there was a time where I kind of had to pull back from watching the news because it's been a tough year in the States, at least for me. Blasting your headphones at full volume. I try not to blast my headphones at full volume, but when I'm at the gym, sometimes I go up like on my volume. But I try not to do that. Social isolation. That one I need to work on because I love being by myself. Like I like my friends too, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, something about being by myself, it just helps me like bring me back to zen and I don't know, just align myself. Too much screen time. I am bad with that one. Which phone do you have? I have this one, which is kind of old. I think it's a 14. And then I think the one I'm recording on is a 16, if I'm not mistaken. What else? So screen time. I am so bad with screen time. I feel like I mean, aren't we all bad with screen time though? Like, what is a good number for screen time? I have a Samsung. I am not familiar with the Samsungs. Okay, you guys want to go there talking about phones? When I was growing up, I had a Nokia. Like the freaking brick ones that were indestructible. And then they had the little games, like the little snake games where you would like eat, like, and then the little snake would grow. Like I grew up on that. And then I remember I had the pink razor. That was like, you know, if you had the pink razor, you were like top in high school. And then what else did I have? I had the Sidekick. You guys remember the Sidekick? The one that used to like flip out? Like it had a keyboard and then you would like flip. Thank you. It would like flip the screen would flip out. And then I moved to an iPhone and I haven't had another brand ever since. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Consume too much screen time. What is a normal amount of time for screen time? Because I feel like as a society we're all bad with screen time. Consuming too much sugar. I'm really bad with that because I love sweets. Barely moving throughout the day. I am really good with moving throughout the day. Like I feel like I get a lot of like exercise and outside time. And then poor sleeping habits. I'm bad with that one. I feel like I have insomnia sometimes where I can't sleep at night. So I'll have to like watch something on YouTube to fall asleep, and typically like my go-to thing is watch the drama channels so I can find out what's going on. Like as far as drama channels, I like watching Pancho does best. I love watching Pancho, even though he hasn't posted in a long time. I like watching, I don't know, Brad Mondo. Do you guys like watching Brad Mondo? Sometimes Um, I'll fall asleep watching Brad Mondo. He does hair. Like he does reviews hair. What else do I fall asleep? Okay, there's this new girl that I just started watching. Her name, okay, she's amazing. She is amazing. Her name is Sylvie. Like, if you guys go on YouTube and look for her, her name is Sylvie the Queen Japan. I love her. Love, love, love her. It's a girl. I think she was born and raised in California. She was in an abusive like family, and then she moved out to Japan. So I love watching her. Like she's one of my favorites right now to watch. But I hit my 30-minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and hop out. I might go live again later when I'm working on my shells, but that's gonna be kind of boring because I'm like my hands are gonna be full of acrylic and I'm not gonna be able to touch my phone or anything. But yeah, maybe I'll go live when I'm working on my shells. I have to put acrylic on them. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys either later on today, or if not, maybe I'll go live tomorrow, or if not, I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks because I'm going to be in Mexico and I'm not going to have internet. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye. Have a good day.